Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking a bit about gear and reworking it and trying to get the best stats possible. So I've just been doing some instinct sets. In my personal opinion, this is one of the best sets you can get for the game, for attack champions in particular. And I've just spent 5 million reworking a whole bunch of gear, and I've still got a lot to do. So if we take these HP boots for instance, I need to rework them. I need speed, and it's going to cost me 100,000 to do it. Now take into consideration, for this set you actually have to pay for it. It costs £20 for the forge pass, and once you create them you more than likely get the worst stats possible, so you're paying for junk. So we're going to rework it, which is paying again essentially. And as you can see, it went from HP stats to HP stats, which makes all the sense in the world. So I can't rework this again. It's absolutely junk, and I can't do anything with it apart from sell it, because I have no need for HP boots. Now as you can see, I do have a lot of instincts built. What I need to prioritize for this set is crit rate or crit damage gauntlets, attack chests, speed boots, and with the shield and helmet it doesn't really matter. Maybe a bit of survivability, but all in all, if I were going to have like my absolute favourite on my shield, weapon and helmet, I would want speed, crit rate, crit damage and some accuracy. That is like the perfect stats for attack sets. But as you can see here, this chest for instance, it says accuracy. It was accuracy before, it rolled again into accuracy, which I don't think should be allowed into the game. Because if you're re-rolling into something else, you should get something else. It's beyond idiotic. So let's take these, I've already done these, so I can't do anything with them again. So that's another 6-star legendary pair of gauntlets I cannot use, which cost me 100,000 to do, and I'm actually losing money doing it. This is why I don't level up gear before I do it. So hopefully we can get crit rate or crit damage. Flat HP stats. This game is a goddamn joke. Like I just said though, I've already spent 5 million doing this. I don't particularly use the so this one's crit rate, well these two are, but they're not brilliant substats, but they'll do because they've got crit damage and accuracy. But I guarantee if I were to level that up, it'd go into flat stat defense. We'll just do it. I'll chuck it to 8 just to see. So that's 2 rolls. Well, I was half right, but it's still got a ways to go yet. The most important thing about this set is the 12% speed and the 20% ignored defense. I actually find that amazing. This is why I like it better than Savage for the speed, because if you can get more attacks off, you're doing more damage. So let's re-roll this one. It'll cost me 50k from HP, which I don't need. Oh, crit damage. See, that is pretty good stats. I just need him some other sets to have triple roll into crit rate, and that is totally workable. The HP is a bit of a letdown, but it doesn't matter. I can use that, assuming all the rolls don't go into HP. But the ones that are crit damage or crit rate, but they've got bad stats like this, I'll put them on lower tier characters, and I'll put the best stats on the best characters I have. As you can see, I've already re-rolled this one, and I can't do anything with it. Luckily, the forge pass is still going on, and I can still craft more gear. So let's try with the boots, because I need speed. everything. I get flat stat attack, of course I do. I'm going to leave instincts alone for a second and go to merciless. Because so merciless, if you have 9 pieces of it, is better than instinct. It's just getting it is so hard, especially the jewelry, and having the right stats for it is pretty tough as well. You see, you could have 6 pieces merciless and 2 piece, I think it's zeal, which is a chance to cool down a random skill. Yeah, impulse, sorry. But if you can have 9 pieces instinct, not instinct, sorry, merciless, brilliant. So defense gauntlets, which I've already reworked, so they're useless. Oh. Crit damage, but all the substats are crap. Even the attack is just a flat stat. Then gauntlets that are just rare, which might not be worth re-rolling, but it's only 25k. As you can see though, I've stacked up all my chaos auras for a long time. Chaos ores, sorry, for a long time. Waiting for instinct to come out. And it just feels like an absolute waste of time, and currently an absolute waste of money. Most of the time I get rid of rare gear, the blue gear, because I don't like the fact I can't see all my substats. But I thought with merciless or instinct even, it's not that bad because the added bonus is so effective. But all the gear you see here is gear that I've saved over months, and it's not that much, but it takes so long to do is what I'm trying to say. And the stats are just so bad. It's like the game wants you to fail. I'll just show you something. I actually have 10,000 energy right now, and I've just took part in 2 tournaments. What was the first one? Dragon, the Fire Knight, and the Ice Golem. I have completed them both. I'm still sat on 10,000. In fact, I actually did the Phantom Shogun as well, or Sand Devil. You can like flip between the two. I'm still sitting on 10k energy. I did put money onto the game. I'm not going to be sure about that. But to get about 10k energy, that's about 2 weeks worth of saving up, and I did waste about 10k trying to do all those free tournaments. And as I've been leveling my gear up as well, for whatever reason, it's already cost me 40 million. I've complained to the devs about this before, but they really don't care. I've asked in groups on Facebook how much on average it costs to complete a gear enhancement tournament, and they say around 20 million. But they also say it comes down to about luck. So I've spent over 40 million. I've got here, and it will not move at all, no matter how much more money I've put into it. I had 60 million total, and I just kept feeding it, and this does not go up. I don't know if it's a visual glitch or whatever, and I'll get the rewards tomorrow if it updates or something like that. So I spent 40 million doing the gear enhancement, getting stuff to level 16, and another 20 million putting enchantments on, and this thing did not move whatsoever. If it doesn't go up by tomorrow, I will try and get another 5 million. I don't pay for silver on this game because it's easy to make. I'll just do some dungeons or something to earn it. And CVC clan resets tomorrow, so I'll be able to like buy some more silver, which adds up to about 4 million, I believe. But yeah, when it comes to using your chaos ores on the game. It does come down to your, like, whether you want to use them. I personally save them for the best of the best gear, so with feral in jewelry or just feral in general. Feral is easy to come by than merciless, from Siege, I believe. If you have mythical gear that you want to try and reroll, that's completely fine. But mythical aura is a lot harder to come by than any other. And as you can see, I've got some good feral. I'm just trying to find some merciless, and I've got 1 or 2 piece because they are so hard to come by. There we go. And as you can see, jewelry, trash stats. The ring should be attack because it's an attack based set. There we go. Hey, you've got attack percent, wow. So you only got to spend billions to get what you want. Resistance banner, we don't want that. And it's already being reworked, so it's essentially useless. So I'll try and rework the necklace and we'll see. Oh wow, crit damage. So that could actually be useful now. Maybe it's just the fact I've just started streaming, but usually I get like the worst. Look, what's this for? Bannerlords. I don't know who I would use it on for Bannerlords. I'm sure I'll find someone. Stone Cleaver. Let's see if I have any other merciless, as that is the priority when it comes to accessories for me. It's a shame that you can't just like type in merciless and all the merciless gear comes up. Got quite a bit of feral, surprisingly. Must all be relatively new because I know last time I rebuilt all my characters I didn't have nearly as much. Try and get this to be an accuracy banner. 100,000 attack. Wow. So that's essentially useless. But at least I get more back than what I spent. At least that's something. Alright, merciless necklace. Of course it's HP again. Ooh, crit damage yet again, and accuracy and flat attack. It's not terrible. Can you get speed on necklaces? I don't know. Another merciless, defense. You see what I mean? You never get the ones that you want. And them being so rare, it kind of sucks. Oh, HP, so that's trash. Sell. Resistance. Why is it always resistance on banners? It either starts out as resistance or jumps to resistance. Accuracy, there we go. Perfect. And is the ring attack? No, it's not, it's defense. Barbarian as well. Got quite a few good barbarians. God darn it. Right, we're kind of running out of the silver on this one. So let's check this. HP. See, that's not too bad because a lot of champions don't require accuracy, so I'll leave that at the moment. I say a lot of champions, certain champions don't require accuracy. But I do like my necklaces to be crit damage. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Right, another crit damage. Is it attack? It's attack. Accuracy. Yes. It would be for the class I've barely got any champions for. This game hates me. I think this game hates everyone. Alright, shall I try and re-roll this into a crit damage? Oh, boo. This. I could still use it because so I could put it on a lower tier character, as some like healers require crit rate. So yeah. Then we'll just do this banner. Resistance. Resistance is not bad for a banner, to be fair. Ideally, you do want accuracy and orcs. I don't know of any orcs I have that would require resistance for a banner. So let's just flip it. Give me accuracy. Yes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I do know you can get speed on banners though. So that kind of sucks that I ain't got any speed on it. Yeah, see, speed. Yeah. So is it worth saving up all your auras? Ores? Why do I keep saying auras? I'd say yes for when specific gear comes out, like having a lot of merciless built up, instinct, savage, not the easy sets that you can get, like speed or crit rate or crit damage, even cursed. Regeneration, I would say yes if you've got really good gear, like if it's gold, 6 stars. Ideally though, you would want a set like on regeneration, you want a piece like this where it's defense stats, you've got speed, you've got resistance. It's always going to be a flat stat resistance, but you've got accuracy as well. So you do want, like, that's the ideal stats. And speed boots, for whatever reason, never drop for this regeneration. So yeah, do what you will, but that's my 2 cents on whether to save your aura up. Just save it for the best of the best gear. It doesn't make a difference when you use it, whether it's a CVC or a tournament or event. You don't get points for it, so you can just use it whenever you want. But what do you guys think about the exchange rate? Do you think it's an absolute rip-off? Because I'm at that place where, specifically for my instincts, where I've got to pay £20 for it, I would get all the trash substats, then I re-roll them and I get it like even worse. I'm at that point where it's like a complete rip-off, and for a lot of the Forge passes now, I'm going to stop paying for them because I don't use them. Like, what's it called? Bolster. I'm going to call it Ballista then. Yeah, not going to get Bolster anymore. Just because it lasts 3 turns and I don't really care about that. But to be fair, every other one is good. But I think Bolster is the absolute worst. And if you start one at a time going, okay, I don't need this anymore, don't need this anymore, don't need this anymore, then eventually you'll get ahead and you'll stop putting money on the game, which is good. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.